WWE's huge turnover continues. What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, managing editor, FightfulWrestling.com. Go there, get all of your wrestling news from great writers like Andrew Thompson, who covered this story. Bruce Prichard is coming back to WWE's creative writing team. This comes after the last few weeks. We saw Kaz get laid off from WWE's writing team. We saw Arn Anderson depart the company. We saw WWE release Hideo Itami, TJP, Ty Dillinger. Now Bruce Prichard on his way into the company. And keep in mind, they've brought in Sean Daivari. They brought in Shane Helms, Jeff Jarrett, Abyss, a lot of people to help do agent work for WWE too. So there is a major shift going on in WWE right now. This story first reported by PW Insider. I have reached out to MLW, where Prichard was working and where his podcast is hosted. I reached out to Bruce himself. He saw the message, didn't reply. Reached out to WWE for comment. Reached out to Conrad Thompson for comment about the status of Prichard in WWE, as well as the future of his podcast. I have heard nothing as of yet. It is worth noting that Shane Helms does a podcast that sometimes touches on today's product and is still allowed to do his. Bruce Prichard's show instead focuses on retro content. So it remains to be seen. He does make a good amount of money for his Something to Wrestle With podcast and their Patreon live shows, t-shirt sales, all that. But Prichard, I believe about 55 years old, left WWE about a decade ago when he was fired, but will rejoin the company this Monday on Raw, which emanates from Atlanta, Georgia. And Prichard had spent about 20 years on and off with WWE. From about 87 to 2008, he had a break in the early 1990s. And if you're asking for my opinion, I think this is a good move. It is a wrestling mind on the creative team, something that would be welcomed. It is somebody that could probably help out a lot of the call-ups, as pointed out on Twitter, because he's got a lot of experience in producing vignettes, a lot of experience in producing promos, and can see what worked in the past and maybe find out what doesn't work these days that did work out then. We'll have more on this. Leave a thumbs up. Fightful. Subscribe.